Abigail, so you are the director of the Institute of Youth Ministry at Princeton Theological Seminary. Mm-hmm. What is happening there?
Well, there's a lot happening there. So we are of the opinion that youth ministry and rich, deep theological reflection belong to each other, that those two things have everything to do with each other. And so what that looks like on the ground for us is leadership development, training, resourcing, research that moves youth leaders towards these conversations, towards relationships, toward peer-to-peer learning, so that when they leave, there's these tangible, not only practices, but there's just a deep well of thoughtful reflection to come alongside those youth ministry practices. And so what that ends up looking like is, for instance, this year we have our Forum on Youth Ministry, and this is an annual event that brings together scholars and practitioners, people on the edges of what's happening in the youth ministry world and right in the center, puts them into conversation with each other. And this year we're exploring the prophetic voice that is vital to the practice of youth ministry. So our theme is declare. And we're thinking out loud and bringing people together to talk about the practices that they are employing in their churches, in their community service organizations, in their scholarship around this prophetic voice, and what it means for us to be prophets in the midst of our culture, and sort of in line with how God has called us to speak into the lives of young people, and also be listeners at the feet of young people who have something prophetic and profound to share with us. This also looks like training in our Certificate in Youth and Theology program, which brings together practitioners who are hungry for deep theological reflection and uses case studies and book studies and classes, peer-to-peer learning and vocational friendships to develop a network of people who can support one another in this work that we do.